Oh, Mr. Marston. How are you doing today?
I'm well, Miss McFarland. Thank you. How are you?
Well, I'm fine. Thank you. So, how are your ribs?
Fine. A little sore, but apart from a couple extra scars, it'll be as nothing happened.
Good. Come in, come in. You know, you never did tell me how you met that Bill Williamson or what you wanted from him.
No, miss, I did not.
Well, why not, if you don't mind me asking?
I certainly don't mind you asking if you don't mind me not telling. See, it's a complicated and somewhat pathetic tale, and by telling you, not only will I be putting your life in danger, but also threatening the lives of some people that I hold very dear.
Well, I apologize if I seem to be prying.
And I apologize for my reticence. Hope you believe me when I say that it's simply out of respect for you.
Of course, Mr. Marston. I understand that a city dweller such as yourself likes to have some exotic secrets, so us country folk are impressed.
I'm no city man, miss.
Yeah, but I saw you get on the train at Blackwater. You with those gentlemen in bowler hats?
I'm still no city man.
But I bet you can't ride, Mr. Marston.
I hate to take money from a lady, miss.
Oh, you won't be. I'll race you right now.
If it makes you happy.
We'll see.
All right, I'll show you how we ride around these parts. Come on, boy.
Let's go!
On the count of 3. 3, 2, 1, go! I trust you're not gonna be a gentleman about this.
You don't know me at all, Miss McFarland. Come on! Come on! Let's go!
Don't go easy on me.
Come on!
How's it feel getting beaten by a lady?
Let's go!
Don't look back. I'm coming up behind you.
Are you saving the best for last? Come on! I bet you're starting to regret your brave words, Miss McFarland!
I have got you now.
Is that the best you can do? Come on! How you doing back there? Should I wait for you to catch up? Yeah! Would you like me to slow down?
That was fun.
Sure.
You know, You should go pay the marshal a visit in Armadillo sometime. I'm sure he could help you deal with that nice Mr. Williamson.
Yeah, I might just do that, Miss McFarland.
You do whatever you think's best, Mr. Marston. Mr. Marston, how are you?
Good, Miss McFarland. How are you?
I'm well. Would you mind riding with me to Armadillo? I've got to get some supplies and I could do with the company.
Of course.
You can take the reins. It wouldn't do for a terrifying bounty hunter such as yourself to be seen driven around by a woman. Hop on up, Mr. Marston. You're looking much better, considering you were almost buzzard-fruit a couple days ago.
I have you to thank for that, miss.
So do tell me, have you needlessly risked your life since we last spoke?
No, miss, I have not.
Well, that's a relief. Perhaps there's hope for you yet.
I wouldn't bet on it.
Oh, there's always hope, Mr. Marston. You can't be a rancher in this kind of country if you don't believe that.
An admirable attitude, miss.
I suppose so. I can't think of any other way to stay sane, to be frank. What about you? Have you ever given up hope altogether?
Hope hasn't really entered into it. It's not really something I think about.
A peculiar outlook. I can't really say I understand you.
I can't always say I do either.
Oh, don't be so deliberately enigmatic.
I'm not, miss.
Yes, you are. You are being deliberately obscure as a substitute for having a personality.
I just know there are two theories to arguing with women, and neither one works.
I'm not even going to dignify that gibberish with a response. I think it's kind of funny I found you dying on the side of the road and now you're driving me into town.
You have a strange sense of humor.
Well, you must admit, it's an unusual start to a friendship.
I didn't realize we were friends, Miss McFarland.
Oh, please. Now who's being funny? Listen, I know that business with Williamson is your business, but I don't know. You've been good to us, and I don't think you're a bad man. A little stupid, perhaps, but not rotten. I just worry about you gallivanting around these parts like you're some kind of deranged bounty hunter. Like Paul always says, don't go waking snakes.
I appreciate your concern for us lesser mortals, Miss McFarland. I really do. And if there was any other way out, I'd take it. I can assure you of that.
So this is Armadillo. Manhattan it is not, but it does okay for us. Most important thing for you right now is getting yourself into Dr. Johnson's office to purchase some medicine. The first one's on me.
Thank you, miss. I'll pay you back.
I'm sure you shall. The doc's a good fellow. He saved your life, so be polite to him. Meet me in front of the general store when you're done.
I whipped that boy till he cried for his mama. Really, man? Look, I ain't got time for this nonsense. So long.
Just
Try to
finished
behave
helping the
yourself
patient.
now.
How can I help you?
Why,
I
hello.
tell you, that preacher's
I'm
full of
selling
wind
some
as a
good
hog
tonics
call
if you
up.
need them.
Sure.
That's a tough decision.
Here I am.
Appreciate it.
I chased that fella all the way to Mexico. Slippery
Be
little
well.
bastard.
Come by any time.
You saw how she was coughing in that handkerchief. Consumption.
You filthy yak. Watch it.
On Marshall Johnson, having been bought by Walton gang.
Don't say.
Well, thanks for driving me. It was nice to be able to enjoy the view for once, and a little company never hurts now and again.
You're more than welcome, miss. Least I can do. Thank you for the medicine.
Why don't you have a look around Armadillo? You can always take a stagecoach back to the ranch later.
I might just do that. Travel safely, miss.
Try not to get yourself shot. I won't be around to save you this time.
Between pilgrims and scab burgers, real people are becoming extinct.
Excuse me.
Hey, hey, you got a visitor.
Shut up, you! Now, what you want?
My name's John Marston. You wanted to speak to me.
I did?
Apparently so.
Why?
I guess because we're both in the business of the law.
You that fella from the train company?
No, I'm from Fort Mercer.
Fort Mercer? You them, one of them Williamson boys.
Calm down.
Go on, shoot him, mister. Shoot him.
Come on, what, you getting kicked with me, boy?
What's going on here?
I got me one of them Williamson boys.
I got me one of them idiots who give marshals a bad name.
Jonah, put your gun down. You must be the man from Blackwater.
Yes, sir. Listen, that dog ain't too bright, but he seems loyal.
Jonah, get out of here for a minute.
Yes, sir, Mr. Johnson, sir. And you. Oh, I done seen enough of your hide around here, friend.
I think there's some school children down the way you can go and frighten.
Oh, hardy fucking har. Dickhead.
What are you doing here, Mr. Marston? Apart from frightening my deputies.
I'm here to capture or kill Bill Williamson.
Okay.
Can you help me?
He's outside my jurisdiction. He's in the next county. Of course, Bill Williamson and his boys have tended to keep themselves away from my town.
So you're happy to have him out there?
Well, I ain't happy, but I also ain't suicidal. My job is to keep this town safe, not clean up all of these 3 counties. It's hard enough around here.
You know, I hear you speak, and suddenly I'm reminded of how some of the people I respected most in my life had a problem with authority. What's wrong with you?
Well, I'm sure you and your fine friends have enjoyed spending your time running around pursuing noble causes. My cause is to keep this town from turning into a living hell for the folks who live here. Whole world has problems, mister, and I'm here doing what I can.
Why? What's happening?
Right now, I got the railway, the people who pay my salary, trying to get me to turn a blind eye to them burning down settlements up there. I got a bunch of cattle rustlers out near Box Canyon needs shutting down. Not forgetting the gang that keeps murdering homesteaders out in the back country. And I got a bunch of hoods over in the saloon, drunk, threatening to shoot up the whole town. That's all I got today. But it's early yet. Give me a couple more days. There'll be more.
All right, tell you what. Let's go deal with them hoods in the saloon. Then we'll discuss Williamson.
Okay, boy. You're a persistent little cuss, ain't you?
Only when things matter.
The saloon's this way. Hold up, boy. Give an old man a chance to get the blood flowing. Good to see you, man.
There's the dumb rat bastard now. Let's follow him. See what kind of hole he crawls into.
Mount up, Marston. Walton's our man. God damn it, he's onto it. Get after him. Howdy, sir.
Come!
Yeah.
If Walton's as bad as you say he is, why don't we just beef him now while we got the chance?
Because that ain't how the law works.
Is that right, Marshal?
And alive, he can still talk.
Doesn't sound like he's a man to be reasoned with.
He ain't. But a few days of my hospitality and he'll be telling me what I need to know. Walton's gang's been growing fast.
Outlawing's easy money for easy work.
Chola Spring, Gap's Tooth Ridge, these boys get around. Walton's the start, but there's plenty more where he came from. Keep up, will ya?
Come on!
He's headed for Pleasant's house. Let's stop so we can get a better look.
Come on, easy up now.
Looks like we got company, boys.
Damn! Take cover! We'll work our way up this hill.
Hey, yeah, you, over here.
Marston, I got you covered. Move up to that wagon. Behind the crate, Marston. Smoke him up. You ain't... Strong liquor! Teach you some respect for the law.
This is probably gonna hurt.
Are you having fun yet?
Now move up to that crate. I'll cover you. Watch out for that bastard behind the rock. Move up to that rock. I'll keep you covered. Look out! There's one behind the outhouse. Now get behind that outhouse. Ain't sure we see the last of them. There's two more defending the house.
Up here, cocksuckers.
Ladder rope. Make your choice.
Hot land coming your way. Yeehaw!
Just Walton left now. Try to take him alive.
Damn you!
Nice shooting, boy. I'd have preferred him to swing, but I guess beggars can't be choosers. At least we got this son of a bitch.
Not a bad shot, Mr. Marston. Why don't you check in with me next time you're in town?
I don't want to be no policeman, Marshal.
Nor did I, my friend. I can promise you that. I'll see you soon, Mr. Marston.
Yeah. Whoa.
Let's go.
Why don't you come rest a while? You ever heard tell about a famous old bounty hunter from these parts? Went by the name of Red Harlow? My granddaddy knew him personal. They were drinking buddies or some such.
Yep.
When Red was a kid, his parents got slaughtered.
I know
by
an
some
old drunk
bastard
who'd
of a
love that
Mexican
one.
general.
Come on. That's cool. Go. Come. Yeah. Hey. Yeah.
Hello? Hello? Is Armadillo 731? What is it with these things? Hello? It's a new line. Hello? Hello?
Sounds fun. What's happening?
I have no idea. Yeah, if it's important, they'll send someone down like they did with you.
Suddenly, the world is full of theys.
Yeah. I remember when we first got here. We used to consider people from Dade County to be exotic. Now guys can get here from the Midwest, and they can do it in 6 days.
Things have changed.
They've gotten away from me. Hello? I don't understand it no more, boy. Honest to goodness.
I'm not sure I do.
Marshal! 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 I just been up in the canyon, spying like you said. I think I seen me a couple of them rustlers. I think it was the Ballard twins and a couple of Mexicans.
They up there right now?
Well, it was a group of 4 men rounding up Mr. Gulch's livestock, and none of them looked like any of Gulch's hands, so yes, sir, right now.
That sarcasm's most unbecoming, Eli. It's gonna hold you back in life, even worse than your lazy eye. All right, let's go. You ride with us again, Marston?
Will you help me?
I will try.
It'd be my pleasure.
Why me? Where is he?
How long you been working for the government, Marston?
I don't work for the government.
Well, I got a telegram from some federal clowns in Blackwater that says otherwise.
Are you some kind of vigilante?
Stay with us, Marston. You never know. The Ballard twins might have set up an ambush. Yeah. We need to stick together, boy. Them rustlers might be waiting for us. Keep up, boy. We don't want to miss the Ballard twins.
Come on.
Come on.
So I hear you and Miss McFarland are like a hand in glove these days, Mr. Marston.
Sniffing around her ankles like a pup that wants his mama out here.
Come on, Marston. I don't want to lose those rustlers.
Them bollards been swinging a wide loop for as long as I can remember.
You can barely remember getting up of a morning, Jonah.
You're the one who walked in all trembly from spreeing it in town half the night, Chubby. You're lucky it was only me caught you sleeping on the job. Snoring like a choked bull he was, Marshal.
The people of Armadillo must sleep soundly in their beds, just knowing that they've got you two to
Jonah,
protect
you
them.
drink so much whiskey, I can smell you coming.
Pound leather, Marston. We need to meet the others at Pike's Basin. All right, boys. Let's proceed on foot from here.
Stop, will you?
Let's go. Stay alert, boys. Be ready, boys. We're probably going to be outnumbered.
And those bastards ain't short on firepower, neither.
Let's see how many there are. If we can take them alive, good. If not, smoke the sons of bitches.
Music to my ears, Marshal.
Come on! Pull foot, Marston! Look out! Rustler guard! Gun them down! Help me out here, will you?
I'm gonna be slotted.
Okay, boys, you head down that left fork. I'll take the right. Marston, you can come with me or go with them.
Hurry up! Stay with us!
We're done for. Move it out. Stay together.
That was some pretty damn good shooting, John.
Yup. Maybe you ain't the tenderfoot I thought you was.
Coming from you, friend, that's a real compliment. That ain't nice!
No!
Too many of them.
That's all of them for now. Let's push forward to the bridges.
This ain't nice, I know.
Are you kidding me? Oh my good Lord!
Don't test me now!
More like that, Marston, here.
You got him good!
What the heck? Woo! Keep dropping them like that, boy.
You might as well give it up now! I'm the goddamn law. I'm gonna fill you full of
They're
holes!
trying to stop us getting to the bridge.
We come from Mr. Gulch's cattle! Good shot! You ain't leaving Pike's Basin alive!
Oh, my good God. Hey, little assistance would be nice, Marston.
This is getting real bad.
We're clear, boys. Let's get over this bridge.
Stay with me.
Damn, Those Ballard twins have got themselves an army.
Yeah, rustling's a profitable business, and they ain't short on willing recruits these days.
Why'd a man break his back working 12 hours a day for a rancher who can't afford to pay him?
But the rancher can't pay him because those sons of bitches are robbing his cattle.
Yep, it's one of them vicious circle things the marshal keeps jawing about. Come on, up the hill. Let's make our way to that ridge. Push forward. We gotta get to the marshal.
We should cross paths with the marshal up here.
He's been giving them hell on the other side.
That marshal of yours sure doesn't seem to mind getting his hands dirty.
Oh, he ain't afraid to pull the trigger, all right. You rustlers make me sick. Well, goddammit, how many of these bastards are there?
You sure put that feller to bed. All right, let's keep pushing forward, boys.
Mind out, will you? I'll kill you twice, you son of a bitch. Come on, take some of that fire off the marshal. This way.
Where's your branding iron now?
I ain't never lost no fight. Look out over
Are you kidding?
What kept you boys? Come on, let's regroup.
Welcome together, boys. Follow me.
Hey, was that you or me?
Hey, wait for us, you idiot.
This looks as good a spot as any. Gather around and listen up. All right, stealthy as you can, boys. Let's get as close to those bastards as we can.
Get those bags. Hey, this way. Careful. There's innocents down there. Watch out for Mr. Gulch's cattle.
That's steady now. Don't leave yourself open.
We're done for. I'm gonna be... Your wrestling days are over.
Good shooting, boy.
You ain't leaving Pike Creek. Marston's swatting rustlers like flies.
What the hell?
I'll kill the hell out of you. Good shot. You sure put that feller to bed. Hey, was that you or me?
Stay with me.
Christ alive. I'm the last person you want to be pointing that at. Tell the Ballards to give themselves up, or we'll kill every last one of you.
I guess it's too late to talk about things.
I think that's all of them. Fine shooting, boys. Now come on, let's untie those hostages.
Thanks, Marshal. We're indebted to you with our lives.
Just get them cattle back safe.
All right.
Oh, thank you. Oh, thank you so much. Thank you.
Well done, Mr. Marston.
Yes, well done.
Now, about Williamson.
I'll do what I can. You know, as you can see, this country is infested with all manner of scum.
Say that again.
Well, one other thing, Marston. Mr. Johnson, sir. It's Mr. Wes Dickens. He's missing.
Who?
Mr. Wes Dickens, the tonics merchant. He was due in town last week.
Oh, the narcotic and bat piss salesman who cons housewives out of their money with promises of eternal youth.
Yes, him, but I think you're being a little unfair. He's helped a great many of the county, and many of the townsfolk are really missing him.
You hear that, Marston? We just butchered a gang of thieves, and the town is up in arms about a missing snake oil merchant. I am so glad to be serving such a wise and respectable people. Come on, Eli.
Let's go. Come on.
Them darn industrialists trying to buy the whole goddamn state, I swear. Nice sun temperature these days.
Please be aware of the social disease
Darn freight train
carried
ran
by
through
a
again
certain
last
young
night.
lady.
About as glad as hell.
So nice to see you. Hello.
Mr. Marston, I've been hearing about your plans.
Have you, Miss McFarland?
Yes, from Lee Johnson, to settle here and build a life for yourself.
I'm afraid those aren't my plans. See, I already have a life. Well, I had one, and I'm trying to reclaim it. Or maybe what you could say is I had two, and I'm trying to end one of them so the other can survive.
You do so love to talk in riddles, Mr. Marston. Do you do that, I wonder, as a substitute for having anything interesting to say?
Probably, Miss McFarland.
Oh, call me Bonnie, you fool. Call me Bonnie.
Miss McFarland, I'm married. I have a son. I had a daughter, but she died. Years before that, I rode in a gang. We robbed banks, trains, held people ransom. We killed people we didn't like. Bill Williamson was in that gang. Now, if I don't capture my former brother in arms, great harm will befall my family. Now, I don't suppose any of this is very interesting to you, but I hope it explains why I wasn't so eager to talk about it.
No, I do understand. I had no idea. You poor man.
Even in this new country, memories don't really fade. My father was an illiterate Scot born on the boat into New York. He never saw his homeland, but to hear him talk about it, you'd imagine he only ever ate haggis and wore a kilt. And he hated the English for what they had done to his great-grandparents that he'd never met. People don't forget. Nothing gets forgiven.
That's true. Especially when it comes to money. And you know, even now, after all his labors, my father's debts are still terrible. I worry every day about us losing the ranch. It would kill him.
My father died when I was 8 years old. His eyes were, well, let's just say he was blinded in a bar fight south of Chicago. My mother died during childbirth. She was a prostitute, and he was her, well, I don't know what he was. So I was sent off to an orphanage and ran away and fell in with a gang.
My word. What a difficult life you've lived.
The leader of the gang taught me how to read, taught me how to see all that was good in the world. He was a great man in a way.
But you killed people.
Sure. And I've suffered for it. And that's the life I left, or tried to leave. I said too much, Bonnie. I'm an uneducated killer, sent here to do all I can do well. Kill a man in cold blood so that another man may do his part to cut crime in an area, and a rich man can be elected governor on the back of these promises.
Civilization is a truly beautiful thing, Mr. Marston. Listen, can you help me?
Well, I can try. What do you need, money?
No, nothing so complicated. I need an extra hand to take out the herd to pasture.
Sure. Point me in the right direction.